when you see me shed a tear, and you know that it's sincere. Don't you think it's kinda sad that you're treating me so bad, or don't you even care? Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. That's Kathy's clown.
Wonderful reminiscing.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Take me by my little hand and go like this. Yeah, twist, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the twist. My daddy is sleeping, and mama ain't around. Yeah, daddy's just sleeping, and mama ain't around. We're gonna twist it, till we tear the house down. Come on and twist, yeah, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the twist. Yeah. You should see my little sis. You should see my little sis. She really knows how to run. She knows how to twist. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the twist. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we're so nice. Twist.
I told this heart of mine
started it with two songs in a row. First one from...
One we didn't have to play.
Oh, yeah, the Everly Brothers. That was just kind of testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Then you played the twist. We didn't have to play that.
Well, it was on the list, though, for 1960 in September.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even see that. Okay. You're right. Well, there's the three.
It was a number one song in 1960 in September.
Right?
Probably 61, yeah. And then, of course, Connie Francis.
62, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2 different years.
Connie Francis there with My Heart. My Heart. Hi, puppy.
What are you doing?
We got a puppy here, too.
We got a husky with us again today.
Yeah.
But quit licking my arm.
And we're not talking about Snoopy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Snoopy's here with his little dingleberry.
Dingleberry. All right. So what we're doing is the number ones in September, and we did it from 1960. Now it's time for 1961. But you can talk about the two that we just played if you want.
Well, there's not much to talk about. Chubby Checker, Connie Francis. Connie Francis is your girl.
Yeah.
You go ahead and talk about it if you want.
Well, she wasn't really my girl. She was like 20 years older than me, but still.
Okay, I'll catch the next group.
I had a kind of a little crush on her, you know, even though I didn't realize she was so much older than me when I used to watch her when I was a kid.
Well, that made me think, because 20 years older than you. Yeah, because I was going to say she's my age.
About your age, yeah. Yeah.
Connie Francis, yeah, right here. She was born Concetta Rosa Maria Francanero.
Yeah, what he said.
What I said.
Yeah.
Right. And 1938, yeah. In fact, I'm older than she is.
Well, there you go.
Just like my wife. She was born 2 days before my wife.
Oh, okay.
My wife is 6 weeks older than me. I mean, younger than me, so I'm the old-timer.
Yeah.
Way to go, Connie. And did she pass?
I don't know. I can't remember if she did. I don't think she did.
I think she's still alive.
I'll have to look.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Not that I can think of.
We're kind of into my era now.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know what I mean? Well, it's all my era, but where I started.
It's kind of got your smell, too.
It's got my cat. Yeah, it does. No, that's the dog you smell.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
oh,
it's the dog you smell. Either that or Snoopy's farting up here, one or the other.
Yeah, too many G&L chili dogs.
Oh, that's right. We did eat them, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we decided to come down a 2-hour show. Oh, this is going to be something.
It's going to be a good show, yeah. It's going to be long. It's going to be long.
It's going to smell. It's going to stink.
Oh, I hit the wrong one here. Hold on.
Yeah, you're always hitting the wrong note, Billy Goat.
Right? I know. Where'd it go?
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Anyway, you ready to go for the next one?
Yeah.
The Highwaymen.
The Highwaymen. Number one song called Michael.
Michael
rowed the show to board.
19...
He rowed the boat ashore.
He used to do sing-along, and we always sing this song.
Yeah, that's that.
All right.
Sister, help to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Chills the My tears are falling 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've gotta say. Take good care of my baby. Please don't ever make her blue. Just tell her that you love her. Make sure you're thinking of her in everything you say and do. Take good care of my baby. Now don't you ever make her cry. Just let your love surround her. Ain't a rainbow all around her. Don't let her see a cloudy sky. Once upon a time, that little girl was mine. If I'd been true, I know she'd never be with you. So take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Well, take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Take good care of my baby. Well, take good care of my baby.
Take good care of my baby.
Take good care.
Baby. There you go.
Switch on.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at Connie Francis stuff because we want to know how she is still alive. She's 87 years old. She was born in December of 37, and she's 87 years old. And she lives in Newark, New Jersey. So she had a couple of spouses, but they didn't last very long. One was from 73 to 78, and one was 85 to 86. And that's all they say. And they had one. She had one child.
Yeah.
She was only five. She's only 5'1". Of course, she's probably a little shorter now that she's 87 years old, but
Could be.
yeah, we think about it, it's kind of weird because she's like a year younger than my mother-in-law, so that makes it even
Yeah,
scarier,
that's right.
just
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but it just does.
Well, it does for you. It doesn't
Yeah.
for me. Of course, I remember what
Well,
she
because
looked like.
you're 85, right?
85. I was wrong on the date. Close to my wife's, but I had the wrong year.
Yeah, wrong year. Anyway,
So she was older than me.
so take good care of my baby, and Michael rolled the boat ashore. You got anything on him?
Oh,
anything to say?
The typical folk group
Yeah.
formed in Connecticut. Dave Fisher, Bob Burnett, Chan Davis, Steve Trott, and Steve Butts.
Steve
Okay,
Butts. There you
Daniels
go.
died of pneumonia in 75, and Fisher died of natural causes in 2010. That's about it. They did follow up Michael with Cotton Fields. It made the top 20, and that was about it.
There's an old song, too.
Yeah, old Cotton
Cotton
Fields
Fields
back home.
yeah. Didn't CCR cover a version of that, too?
Well, more than likely, they
Fogerty?
covered everything,
Yeah.
as did the Kingston Trio.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the Kingston Trio,
Which kind of reminds you of the Highwaymen, is Kingston Trio.
yeah, the Kingston Trio, of course, outlasted everybody. They were the big ones. They broke loose in the folk thing, in the pop,
In the folk thing?
the folk music
Folk,
thing.
yeah.
Then we went to Bobby V.
And speaking of folk, we just lost Peter Euro.
Euro.
Yeah.
So Peter, Paul, and Mary.
I got to see him in concert not a few years back when he was still in his 80s, and he was just phenomenal. I mean, for his age and everything, I mean, he had a hard time sitting on that stool, but he was funny. The music was great. I mean, anyway.
I got my son a little upset the other day. We were talking about that, and he said, "Oh yeah," he says, "that group." He says, "Is that the one Is that the group that did Puff the Magic Dragon?
yeah.
I said yes, and I started singing Puff the Magic Dragon. He said, I'm going to get up and leave. You keep that up.
Yeah. So did he? I know you probably kept it up.
No, I didn't want my wife upset. So
Oh, okay, all
the
right.
son comes over and visits. I shut up.
Oh, okay.
Bobby V. Robert Valine, born in North Dakota, pop singer, formed the Shadows, which was not Cliff Richard's group, with his brother and a friend in '59, after Buddy Holly's death in a plane crash. The Shadows filled in on Buddy's next scheduled show in Fargo. He first recorded for Soma in '59. I've got one of those 45s on the Soma label he did.
Our doggy's back.
Take Good Care of My Baby was his big hit. He was in the movie Sing Along, It's Tried Dad, Play It Cool, and Come On, Let's Live a Little, and Just for Fun. See, there's a lot of movies. What do you want? I haven't got any doggy bones. Bright eyes. Why don't you go lay down and
Poor
quit
girl.
disturbing our show? You don't even sing.
Yeah, your other dog used to sing
Oh,
when we
you
played the
used to sing
harmonica.
all the time.
Anyway,
So where are we going to go?
we got a couple
Who
of
would
S
answer that?
songs coming up. We got Sherry from the Four Seasons, but
Yep.
first starting things off with Tommy Rowe and Sheila.
Sheila. Yeah, that was a
That was a good song.
fast driving song.
Oh, I
Dude,
well,
the drum.
I was a big fan of both Tommy Rowe and Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
What was
so,
the other one? Sweet Pea.
Yeah,
Sweet Pea.
Hooray for Hazel.
Yeah, Hooray for Hazel. Yeah, all good songs. But
Dizzy. Dizzy was
Dizzy.
the big one. Yeah.
this one started him off, and it was just that drum beat.
Yeah.
Reminded me of the Bongo Rock.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Here it is.
Sweet little Sheila, you'll know her if you see her. Blue eyes and a ponytail. Her cheeks are rosy, she looks a little nosy. Man, this little girl is fine. Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila, dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine. Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila, dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine. Oh, this little girl is fine.
Sherry, can you come out tonight?
She wore blue velvet. Bluer than velvet was the night. Softer than satin was the light from the stars. She wore blue velvet. Bluer than velvet were her eyes. Warmer than May her tender sighs. Love was ours. Ours, love I held tightly, feeling the rapture grow. Like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow of blue velvet. But in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years. And I still can see blue velvet through my tears. She wore blue velvet, but in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years. And I still can see blue velvet through my tears.
Bobby V and Tommy Rowe.
Yeah, Bobby Vinton and Tommy Rowe. But
V,
also,
V.
no, it was Bobby Vinton that just sang that.
Oh, that one. What did we do? I forgot what we did.
We
Tommy
started
Rowe.
off
We did
with
Sheila.
Tommy Rowe with Sheila.
Sheila, okay.
Then we went to Sherry with the Four
Four
Seasons.
seasons. Oh, you threw three of them in there on me.
Yeah,
That's what
because we had two of them 62, and then of course
you
there's
can't.
only one.
You can't do that to
I know,
an old
I know,
man.
I know, and there's only one in 1963, so I thought I'd play it, which is Blue Velvet.
You
by
got to tell me
Bobby
these
Vinton.
things.
I just did.
Tommy Rowe, born in Atlanta, Georgia, pop rock and roll singer, guitarist, composer, formed the band The Satins in Brown High School, worked local dances in the. That sounds like me.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Dances in the late 50s. Recorded for Judd. Moved to Britain. Returned in 69, backed by the Romaines. Sheila
Really?
was his big one.
Back by the Romaines.
Yeah, it's Romans.
Romans.
Roeman.
Yeah, that'd be a little different.
Romans.
Okay.
Romans.
Okay.
Spelled a little differently there.
All right.
But Dizzy was his big hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dizzy was the big one.
And Sheila, everybody, hooray for Hazel and Sweet Pea.
Yep.
Everybody was more of a rock and roll type thing.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But had a good voice. And like you and I were talking about the drums there in Sheila. It reminded you of the drums in Peggy Sue.
Peggy
and
Sue, yeah. Because
reminded me of Bongo Rock by Preston Epps. And
the way they did it, too, back then was, in Peggy Sue, they supposedly played it on a box. And
Yeah.
the guy would, when it would
a
be
box
time
with
for
with the holes in it, like we
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
do on our woofers for the you want a big bass,
Yeah, and if you wanted to bring it up, they brought the volume up on the
On the
microphone
box,
for the
yep.
box, or dropped it down when
Dropped
they
it
needed
down.
to. So yeah, it was kind of
real primitive
real
stuff.
primitive. Yeah. And the echo chamber, they don't have those anymore either. But yeah, so
Now it's all done with a little thing like this in front of you. And you
yeah,
push a couple of buttons.
You're all set
And
to
then
go.
some guy sings in the microphone. This guy puts the chorus in, and all the
Well, it's
guitars
all
and
done
everything
on
else.
a laptop basically these days.
Yeah.
or an iPad maybe. I don't know. I've got quite a movie mixer just on my little iPad. But anyway, it's getting away from things. But
Ain't that the way it goes?
I know. Well, we're gonna look into too, just for Jim Cox's. That didn't sound right, did it? For Jim Cox, who was on radio for many, many years.
I'm glad you didn't say Jim Cox.
Anyway, radio for many, many years. Okay, now Louis has been taken off YouTube. But anyway, Eddie, he wanted to hear some of the old 1940s to 1960s country hits. So we're going to look into that just to see how it all goes.
Yeah, you can go back to Gene Autry, but even Eddie Arnold and
Yeah.
a lot.
Stuff
a lot
I grew
of
up
those,
with my dad. My dad played all that stuff, yeah.
a lot of those old country. Even Patsy Cline started back in there.
Yeah. So we'll see how that all goes. And we'll try it. What the heck, right? We'll try it once anyway. If it doesn't work, oh well.
Yeah, so what
Must
else?
be another one of our shows that nobody watched.
I know. Yeah, right. What else did you do there? You did Bobby Vinton.
Bobby Vinton, yeah. Not Bobby V, but Bobby Vinton. Yeah.
Bobby Vinton. And
started off originally with Polka Band, and wrote what was the one that when he was in the war he wrote that one song, Mr. Lonely.
Oh, Mr. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely.
Yeah, and then he became pretty popular after that.
Yeah, and then he did that Melody of Love, which was a big hit because it satisfied the polka people too.
Yeah.
You know, they finally did something for us too. You know.
Yeah.
And then
The polka people. We used to. I think
Four Seasons. We saw the Four Seasons.
Yeah, we saw the Four Seasons and the Four Tops. But I think that what was it? I think we were probably the only DJ corporation that still managed to squeeze in a couple of polkas when we did weddings.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Well,
but it got slimmer.
anyway.
Yeah, it got slimmer and slimmer as the years went by. But
well, that's because the polka people got older and couldn't get in the dance floor.
Yeah,
or
right.
if they did, they had to call the ambulance. So yeah, that knocked that off. Guys.
Plus, we used to play, Glenn Miller in the Mood too back in the day.
Oh yeah, we played that a lot longer. We did that. Oh, well, probably about the same.
Yeah, and then they looked at us like, well, what are you playing that for now? So anyway, now we couldn't get away with half the stuff we played.
Oh.
Now they look at us like, what are you playing this crap for? Anyway,
well, that would
let's play some more of our crap.
You know, our crap now, like Elvis and Bob Seger. You know, it'll be the same thing. What are you playing this for? It's the same music.
Yeah.
I got news for you, fella. This was back when music was music. You actually had somebody playing something.
Yeah. I saw something on Facebook the other day too. It was talking about back when music was music, and it showed a picture of Prince playing the guitar. And yeah, Prince played his own music, but it was way before that. But anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, because he did a lot of strange things too with his voice and changing the tone of his voice, and anyway.
Actually, you could go back so far. Before Prince, before Bob Seger, before Elvis, you could go right back to this. The Longines Symphony Society playing old radio tune songs.
Oh, really?
Now that is just easy listening music. That's going way back to when music was music.
So if we played that now, both of us would be snoring in our chairs, right?
Not only that, you would get blank on the response too.
Well, when music was music is kind of what we're playing these years here. I mean, there you go. 1964 we're at, and
we're covering all the years too.
We've got like the Animals, House of the Rising Sun. That was a big questionable song back in the day when they came up with that. And I always told the story about my cousin played the guitar and sang that at one of our sing-alongs with the family sing-alongs, and then he got and he starts screaming at the top of his lungs singing that song, and everybody's looking like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah.
I don't remember anybody screaming in the House of the Rising Sun.
Well, you listen. Here we go. You going to listen? You ready? Or do we say everything we were going to say?
I know. Yeah, right. Go ahead. Push your button.
Okay. All right.
I'll push mine.
Oh, I didn't push my button. Anyway, here we go.
Push the damn button.
My mother, she was a tailor.
That's not the House of the Rising Sun. I got new.
So these new blue jeans.
Where'd this come from?
My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. My mother, she would look at me. Said, son, you got a long road ahead.
We got the words.
Son, that road will make you crazy.
Screaming. Okay.
But don't forget these words I said. And don't forget what your name is. You know what the game is. From the north coast to the south coast, from country to country, mine to mine, generation to
I never heard this
generation.
version either.
From time to time, it'll slip across your mind. To go
Aaron Burke,
downtown
though, singing it.
and to hang around
Is it?
I think so.
house
Says the
of
animals on there.
the rising sun.
Okay, now you're good.
Mother was Taylor. So they knew the dream. Father was a gambling man, yeah, yeah. Way down in New Orleans.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, kinda like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you. You're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, and you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you. I'll treat you right. Come to me, baby. Be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't walk away. Okay, if that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go home, it's late. Maybe tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman.
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating. But you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. My blood's so mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just contemplating. I can't twist the truth, it knows no regulation. Handful of senators don't pass legislation, and marches alone can't bring integration. When human respect is disintegrating, this whole crazy world is just too frustrating. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Think of all the hate there is in Red China, then take a look around to Selma, Alabama. You may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the drums, the pride and disgrace. You can bury your dead, but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace. And tell me over and over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. No, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
Oh, here's a couple on the eve of destruction, and we're laughing over here. But anyway.
Well, you know what, though? That Barry McGuire,
Yeah.
born in 1937 in Oklahoma City, folk rock singer, member of the New Christy Minstrels. Then he began a Christian music
Was he part
career.
of New Christy Minstrels
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he started a Christian music career in 1972. Eve of Destruction, the only hit he had. But you know what? Every generation can sing that song.
Yeah.
'Cause every generation thinks we're on the eve of destruction.
Yeah. Kind of like Bad Moon Rising by CCR.
Yeah, right. Bad Moon Rising. When?
Yeah.
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, that one we played in for what, 64? Yeah, 64 because that's 65.
Number one is 65 for 11 weeks.
Yeah, because the other one that was on there was Help by the Beatles, and we can't play the
And
Beatles.
we can't play the Beatles.
For some reason, they can still put the Beatles on YouTube, but I can't put it on.
Well,
for some
I
reason.
think YouTube is probably playing them a royalty to do what it's
Yeah,
done.
probably something.
And you and I aren't.
No.
Well,
So-
why would we pay a royalty? We're advertising their music.
Right.
Yeah, like you said, it doesn't make any sense.
No, none of it does. I mean, because
What the
we already know AC/DC can't be played by me.
There was something else.
Beatles, Eagles, Don Henley, Glenn Fry, or even Joe Walsh can't be played by me on there. And there's other ones too. I can't think of them at the moment. But you know,
But you know what? They're missing out because their music's not
Garth
being
Brooks.
heard. Their music's not being heard. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not out to make money. We're out just to play music and have
Yeah.
a good time.
Well, Garth Brooks-
So we still do it even if we can't play. We mention them.
Yeah, Garth Brooks doesn't even play it on Spotify because I was at one of the weddings. there was we used Spotify for the music, and they played "Friends in Low Places," and it sounded a lot like Garth Brooks, but it wasn't Garth Brooks.
It wasn't Garth Brooks.
No. So anyway.
Well, it was. You know what? I don't care. You see all those records I got down there.
Oh yeah.
I got 14 records by Garth Brooks, 45s. I got 3 albums. I can play them any damn time I want.
Well, you can. But
I
we can't,
can, yeah.
We can't put them on YouTube
So,
for some reason.
They can.
Even though we paid for them, and
You know where
I
they
play
can
'em.
go. Well, it's just like YouTube. Everybody's saying, "Oh, you got all that music up on YouTube? Oh boy, you must have a heavy 1099." I said, "No, I don't have a 1099." "Oh, you're going to get in trouble." I said, "No." I said, "I'm reselling business material. It's just like having a sale when you're dissolving your business.
Yeah.
We've already paid for those, paid taxes once,
Yep.
and everything else. We're just selling them to get whatever you call it. So I don't have to do the 1099. Now watch somebody
Into
come back.
retirement. Yeah, you
Watch
probably
somebody
should have.
come back.
You probably should have said that.
Maybe I shouldn't have said
Maybe
that.
I should edit that out.
Anyway, then we heard Roy
Yeah, Roy Orbison.
and of course he attended North Texas University with Pat Boone.
Okay.
They both attended the same university. We know that he toured with the Beatles. His wife Claudette was killed in a motorcycle accident in '66. 2 sons died in a fire in '68.
He had a heck of a. Yeah.
I know it. Member of the supergroup of Traveling Wilburys, which you and I both know about.
Yeah, and he died the year after I think they did it. But
Oh, Pretty Woman was his biggest hits, then Only the Lonely. And there's 2 songs right there. One's fast and one's kind of a nice slow
Yeah.
song.
and then Jeff
had all
Lynne
kinds
from
of-
ELO produced his album where he had one hit off of that too before he passed away.
You know, I was just telling you about Jeff Lynne
Yeah.
and ELO.
Yep.
And I was surprised because everything that I put up, all music written by, produced by Jeff Lynne.
Jeff
He
Lynne.
did everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was basically the producer for Traveling Wilburys with all these big stars. Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, George Harrison, and
He did good. He
yeah.
did. He had
and
a great
Jeff
mind.
Lynne also produced George Harrison's last album when he got My Mind Set On. You remember that one?
Yeah.
That was the album that Jeff Lynne
Yeah,
produced.
and then
for him.
look at all
Jeff
those-
Lynne produced for Tom Petty the Full Moon album. That was one of Tom Petty's biggest albums.
Yeah, look at
that was
those.
Jeff
Look
Lynne,
at all
too.
those ELO albums. They were all the music was written by him.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, some of it I didn't understand, but there was some.
Yeah.
there was
I
some
did.
good
I
stuff
loved.
there,
I always
yeah.
loved ELO. That was one of my favorite bands, and orchestra. Some of the orchestra stuff that he put in there, and it was basically all electrified. So he was the first to do that
That
too.
brings to mind. I just put up. I don't know if it was Out of the Dark or not, but it started off with Prelude.
Yeah.
There was a prelude
Oh,
to
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and it's going. I'm listening to it to see how it plays, and just before that electronic voice hit, there was a little tick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had to put that down. That there's one little tick before the electronic voice starts in Prelude.
Well, I always
Oh,
say.
well, what do
I
you
always
gotta
say
do?
with ELO too. The one album that I always loved, and I still do. And I still got a copy of it. Is On the Third Day was the name of the album, and
Yeah, I don't think I got that.
and there was because I still have it. I didn't give that one to you.
No, I mean I never bought it.
Oh, you never bought it?
No,
Okay.
No.
On the Third Day, but it had Showdown on it. And if you remember Showdown, it starts off with a heavy guitar riff,
Okay.
but there's that little doo-doo-doo noises in the background. So I had the thing cranked up, the amplifier, and that guitar came on. My amp went. That was it. So Jeff Lynne blew up my first amp. There you go. Anyway.
Okay, what else did we do? There's something else here. I got something else. The Animals.
The Animals, sort of.
that was strange. You and I
I
sat
don't-
here and looked at each other.
Don't know where that even
Where the
came
hell
from.
did that come from?
I don't even know where that came from. I really don't.
Well, I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to search that a little bit because I wouldn't mind having that in the archive somewhere. So
Yeah, that was
That
different.
version. But what did you say about the Animals? Eric Burden.
Eric Burden, I mean, he was in War also.
Yeah, and he also did that one song. What was it?
Spill the Wine.
Yeah, Spill
Yeah.
Away. Yeah, War, and he was with somebody. Didn't he play? He did with the Who.
Eric Burden? I don't remember him with the Who.
Guess Who?
Eric Burden did?
Yeah, I know what it was. We saw him in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
We went over there, and the Guess Who was there, one of the acts, and he showed up with it. He
Oh,
came on
okay.
stage with
Okay.
him. That's what it was.
I could see that.
Okay. I knew there was something there
A
that
friend
I
of mine
remember.
that I grew up, my next door neighbor actually, she was over and she took her son to see Guess Who. So Burton Cummings is still performing as the Guess Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got to be up there in age, in his 70s anyway, right? Maybe 80s.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Yep.
he sounded pretty good. She sent a little sample on Facebook, and he sounded pretty good. So anyway, so we move on. Are we done?
Yeah. What are we? Where are we going now?
Summer in the City, Love and Spoonful.
Love a Spoonful. I love that song too. Okay, go for it.
Hot town, summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Bend down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk hotter than a match here. But at night it's different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Cool town, meeting in the city, dressed so fine and looking so pretty. Cool cat, looking for a kitty, gonna look in every corner of the city. Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. But at night it's different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Just like the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. But tonight it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, summer, in the city.
Sunshine came softly through my window today. Could have tripped out easy, but I've changed my way. It'll take time, I know it, but in a while you're gonna be mine, I know it. We'll do it in style. 'Cause I made my mind up, you're going to be mine. I'll tell you right now, ain't a trick in a book, and I baby, all that I can find. Superman or Green Lantern ain't got nothing on me. I can make like a turtle and dive for a puff in the sea. Sit there at sunset. Do you remember when? I know a beach where, baby, it never ends. When you've made your mind up forever to be mine, I'll pick up your hand and slowly blow your little mind. 'Cause I've made my mind up, you're going to be mine. I'll tell you right now, any trick in the book, and now, baby, oh, that I can find. Superman or Green Lantern ain't got nothing on me. I can make like a turtle and dive for your pearls in the sea. Yep, I give you, you can just sit there while thinking on your velvet throne. That all the rainbows that you can have for your own. When you've made your mind up forever to be mine, I'll pick up your hand and slowly blow your little mind. When you've made your mind up forever to be mine, I'll pick up your hand, I'll pick up your hand and slowly I'll blow your little mind. Blow your little mind.
I need love, love to ease my mind. I need to find someone to call mine. But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. You gotta trust, give it time. No matter how long it takes, but how many heartaches must I spend before I find the love to let me live again? Right now, the only thing that keeps me hanging on when I feel my strength, yeah, it's almost gone. I remember Mama said, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. How long must I wait? How much more can I take before loneliness will cause my heart to break? Oh, I can't bear to live my life alone. I grow impatient for love to call my own. But when I feel that I can't go on, these precious words keeps me hanging on. I remember Mama said, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said trust, give it time. No matter how long it takes. No love, love don't come easy. But I keep on waiting, anticipating for that soft voice to talk to me at night, for some tender arms to hold me tight. I keep waiting, I keep on waiting, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait.
ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. Oh, my baby just wrote me a letter. Oh, my baby just wrote me a letter.
Okay, they're taking off. We gotta get our 3D glasses.
By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be waking.
Yeah, or she'll be. We
Or
won't
something,
be,
whatever
and,
she did. I don't know what she
we'll
did.
be by the time we rise or something. Anyway,
But,
I was
yeah, okay.
I was gonna do a special effect. We've got our 3D glasses now, so I gotta do special effects here. Ooh.
Hey, we're in 3D. Look at us, we're in 3D.
Ooh.
It
Can
took
you
him a while, but he's a
can you-
little off today.
Can you see anything? I can't.
No, I can't see a
read.
thing. I can read this. It says box tops.
Yeah, well, like I say, Bill Marshall gave me his old VHS video to transfer of Howard Stern, and so you can watch it with 3D glasses. You can see testicles coming out at you in 3D. So we got our glasses. We're ready to go.
Does that interest you?
No, it doesn't really.
I just
Not anymore.
just checking.
Anyway, box tops the letter. Of course, who else did the letter?
Well, I got to take this off.
Yeah, no, me too.
The bar, I got to put these on now because that screwed me up.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
know.
see nothing.
Yeah.